Going to North Korea is like stepping back in time to 1970s China. The roads are mostly empty except for battered old trams and buses. Pedestrians stream past in shapeless Mao suits, unfeasibly wide-brimmed military hats, or gaudy traditional dresses. Traffic cops do a strange dance, although the head movements do have a point: to direct traffic. Unless they see a car registered to a party or military official, that is, they get a salute.
One of the most striking things about Pyongyang is the complete absence of any kind of commercial advertising. There are propaganda posters almost everywhere, but you never really see any kind of advertisement. I'm standing outside the Gwangbok department store, which is one of the largest in North Korea, the DPRK. It's a place where ordinary people with disposable income can come and buy everyday items. It's also very popular with foreign tourists.
The store manager wouldn't let our camera inside. I took a peek myself and found meager pickings. But however small scale, commercial activity is happening. And it's not just convenience stores. Outside the Gwangbok department store, there was a hairdressing salon, a pharmacy, and a flower shop. Although everything is officially state-owned, we were told many establishments effectively operate as private enterprises, with profits going into the proprietors' pockets. I also took a trip to one of Pyongyang's most popular leisure destinations, the shooting range.
So the Echo shooting site is extremely popular at normal times. Apparently there are hundreds and hundreds of people who come here every single day to let off steam, shoot some guns. Right at the moment, because the Congress is going on, people are very busy. They're very busy preparing for the big event, so there are very few people here at all. I'm going to have a go now. It's obviously a very important part of the daily life here, the national defense. Bang. Ah, look at that.
It may not have been as busy as normal, but there was one couple at the range. They were here getting some special photos to memorialize their wedding day. Officials are hugely proud of this silk mill, and we were shown around its historical collection of portraits and relics from past visits by the great leader Kim Il-sung and the dear leader Kim Jong-il, before being taken to the factory floor where hundreds of female workers were checking machines and twining silk, all to a soundtrack of revolutionary songs. Han Yeon-mi says she loves her job just as much as everyone else who works there. The bosses think about work-life balance too, with a well-equipped nursery to look after the children.
As you can see, it's lunchtime. The children are about to go have their lunch. They've just been playing on this wonderful contraption, which is a rocket that the DPRK says is for the launching of satellites, peaceful satellites, and which the West accuses them of using for nuclear weapons.
On another visit, this time a wire factory, I spoke to the manager. He told me that the factory was successful, but that profits were a state secret. Antiquated equipment and a lack of workers on the factory floor compared to the number playing football, ping pong or in the pool made that very difficult to believe. It's easy to come away with the impression that everything in North Korea is a show. But behind the facades and the attempts to portray the country as a functioning socialist paradise, the 25 million people who live here are busy getting on with their lives as best they can. Under the watchful eyes of Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il and the ubiquitous security officers, commerce is visible everywhere, and despite official denials, a booming grey market has sprung up behind closed doors. How much further it is allowed to develop and come out into the open depends entirely on the tiny elite in Pyongyang, who remain obsessed above all with maintaining their grip on power. Jamil Anderlini, Financial Times, Pyongyang.
As you can see from the board behind me, there is one flight out of Pyongyang to Beijing and there's one flight in. And when we went through the customs, we had all of our bags taken apart. We had everything searched very, very thoroughly.